I had a viewer reach out to me. He wanted to know more about these third-party energy suppliers. So that's what we're going to talk about today because it's a way to possibly cut down on your utility bill. If you live in Maryland, you have something called Energy Choice, where BGE will always deliver the electricity or gas, but you can choose who supplies it. For most of us, that's BGE, but you have the power to choose differently. Why do you have this option? It encourages competition between the different suppliers to either reduce cost, offer different incentives, but also for people who maybe want to be a little bit more environmentally friendly. Now, at one point or another, most of us have been approached by one of these third-party energy suppliers. Maybe you got someone knocking on your door, you received something in the mail. If you are considering switching over, there are some things you need to know before you sign a contract. Number one, look at price. Rates for different suppliers throughout the state are posted online through the Public Service Commission. So what you can do is you can print out your BGE bill, look at how many kilowatts you used, put in that number on the website, and then it'll show you all of the approved suppliers and how much they charge per kilowatt. Number two, look at the rate. Is it a fixed rate or a variable rate, meaning that it can change at different times? So for instance, the polar vortex we had several years ago, we heard of people receiving bills in the mail that exceeded $3,000. And you also want to know if it's a promotional rate, if it's going to change after a certain number of months or days. Number three, look at the contract terms. What is the length of the contract? Will you be charged a fee if you want to cancel early or if you want to switch suppliers? We've heard of this costing anywhere from $100 to $200. And also, does it automatically renew and how much notice do you have to give if it does? Number four, where does the energy come from? Is it coal, gas, solar, nuclear, wind turbines? And does it matter that it's a renewable energy source? Number five, additional fees. Do they require a deposit up front? Do they want some kind of money down? And are there any fees for late payments or anything else? And number six, billing. Will it come in one bill? Will you have a combined bill? Is it all through BGE? These are questions you want to ask. But the bottom line is don't feel pressured into making a decision or signing a contract right away. You have all this information available to you online where you can shop and compare. And we do have some scam warnings we want to make you aware of. There's something called slamming, where someone may come to your door and say, hey, I'm with BGE. I just need to look at your bill. I need to grab your account number. Never give that over, because what they can do is they can take your account number or your Energy Choice ID and then sign you up for one of these suppliers without your consent. If that does happen, or you feel like you signed a contract without knowing the terms, or you were given a copy of the contract, reach out to the Office of the People's Counsel. This is an office that's working for you. They are your advocate on behalf of all utility consumers in Maryland. And remember that BGE still responds in emergencies, and if you are looking at these suppliers, they need to be licensed with the Public Service Commission and registered with BGE. And just one final thought, don't be easily persuaded by companies that come to you with different incentives. We've heard of them offering airline points, free hotel stays, even football memorabilia. This is a distraction. You want to go online, you want to shop and compare the different prices and make sure you're making a good decision. Well, I hope this helps, and please feel free to reach out to me with any topics you want me to address. Thanks.